According to DNA Info, a public elementary school in New York City has decided to do away with traditional homework, which actually has a lot of parents upset. Now, obviously, the goal is to help children play more and spend more time with their families. So do you think this is a good idea, or is homework like a necessity that we all have to deal with?
Okay, let me just tell you what I feel.
Okay, what do you feel, Tamar?
I do feel like homework is a necessity. But I just feel like the kids, not like my nephews, they're like overloaded.
Yes.
They go to school 8 hours a day and they come home and do like 4 or 5 hours of homework. You don't see them. You don't know what's going on in school.
Yeah.
And I think that that's when you disconnect with your kids. Because when you come home from school, you're supposed to find out, what happened in school today, John? What did you do? Did you kiss a girl today? What was your experience in school? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that kind of takes away from the bonding of the parents. Now, I do feel like that, they should have homework assignments that they should turn in maybe once a week. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like, so that way you can
Responsibility.
so you can spend family time. Because I'm just gonna be honest, I'm gonna put it out there, and y'all can email me or tweet me or say what you want to say. The worst part about everything right nowadays is that people have gotten away from the family lifestyle.
I
Yeah.
agree with you.
Yeah.
That ain't cool.
100%.
And that is just as important as, knowing your studies.
Well, why don't you go
Yeah.
in there and help them with their homework? And that'll be bonding time. You want to
Yeah,
know
but
why?
I'm not
Because
trying
their
to be
homework
funny.
is hard. I tried to help my niece with math. I brought out my protractor and
Lonnie,
ruler. She didn't even know what it was.
Lonnie,
it's hard.
I have to say, I agree with Tamar. I think there should be a balance, because I used to get mad around holiday time. For some reason, the teachers would really assign you a lot
Yes.
of homework. And I used to find myself not really spending time with my
Overwhelmed?
family. Yes, on the holidays. You're overwhelmed, you're
Yeah.
stressed. And I have to say, a lot of my homework had food on it, because I would eat and do my homework
Yeah, man.
at the same time. I would feel, more comfortable. Like you said, yes, I think homework is a necessity. Kids need to practice what they've learned at school at home, but I think they are doing a little bit too much.
Well, why are these parents getting upset then? I mean, that's the question. I mean, because you guys feel totally different, but why are these other parents, is it that...
I think they feel like if they tortured me with it, my kids should get tortured too. I feel like, in their heads, we just think like, what? Like, people are afraid of change as well. You know what I mean? Like, the idea of homework is something we all grew up with. It's something you had to do. But I really do agree with Tamar in the sense that, like, give me an assignment. I agree with reading.
Yes.
I think reading is really important for kids to come home and sit down and maybe read a chapter so that they're aware of what's going to be discussed the following day, whether it's social studies, history, that sort of thing. But the idea that you just spent 8 hours already learning, why I gotta come home? I just did 8 hours in school.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, it's a lot.
Okay, Jeannie.
Let me ask this. For me, when I did homework, I remember really struggling with enjoying what I was learning, because it was so unrelatable to life.
Yes.
Like algebra, when is the last time you've applied an algebraic theory to
Never.
today's life? When is the last time you actually applied the Pythagorean theorem?
When
you
your
know what I
kids
mean?
doing homework.
That's it.
So I wonder if there was a medium to figuring out homework programs that your families could be involved with you, like reading. Assignment
Reading,
that you read with
yes.
your family, or math problems, something that your families could kind of figure out math problems with you together, like some way to make the problem solving or the homework relatable to family spending time.
Yeah. Is there a common sense class?
Yeah, like that's what I'm saying.
Like,
That's what we really need.
Yeah.
I
It
used to
should
joke
be.
around and be like, I wish they would have a class in school called What We Gon' Do.
How about that?
Right? Like, guys, this is the situation. We talked about this. You taught me something we had no idea about.
so funny.
If you're in a car and your car goes into the water,
Yes.
how do you survive? Like,
Yeah.
teach me survival skills,
Yeah,
okay?
man.
Like,
I'm telling you.
Or teach me financial planning.
Yes,
Yes.
like,
Oh my God. Teach me what to do with that allowance that I get
teach
once
me
a
to
week.
pay my bills
Teach
for the
me-
TV before it
Well,
gets turned
okay,
on.
Teach me
I'm gonna
not to
stop
get a
y'all
credit
right
card
now.
bill.
I'm gonna stop y'all right now. I understand what you're saying, but some of that stuff needs to be taught by the parents. Okay?
Well, how you gonna do it
can't
if you
put it
ain't
all
got
on
no
the
time?
kids.
But that's what I'm
You
trying
can't
to
put
say.
it
I
all
don't get
on
no
the
time with my
children.
kid. They're in
But
school for 8
Lonnie- No,
hours.
How many hours are you saying? How many hours you
Now,
saying?
I'm telling you.
An hour, 2 hours?
No, it's more than that. He be doing homework for like 4 or 5
Yeah,
hours
I was doing
every
homework
single
for
night.
4 or 5 hours.
I would fall
I-
asleep doing my homework, literally on the books trying to finish.